Anise Parker is a veteran of Houston's big city politics. She served on the city council, spent the last 5 years as the controller in charge of the budget. Before politics, she worked in Houston's oil and gas industry. That's what gets the most attention. The footnote is that Parker is openly gay. She's been with her partner for 19 years, and they have 2 adopted children.
I have always stood up for the fact that I am gay, and it's part of the resume that I bring to the table. But it's just a piece of the package.
For months leading up to Saturday's runoff election, many Houston voters considered this campaign boring. That was until it became a two-way race between Anise Parker and Gene Locke, an attorney and civil rights activist. In the last few weeks, conservative groups and anti-gay activists have mounted an intense campaign against Anise Parker. They've thrown their support behind Gene Locke. Parker's sexual orientation had never really been an issue in this race, but now many are wondering if this last-minute effort will hurt Parker's chances of making Houston the largest city in the country with an openly gay mayor. Houston voters haven't always been that accepting of gay political issues. Just a few years ago, Houston voters rejected a plan to offer benefits to same-sex partners of city workers. And 24 years ago, anti-gay candidates ran what was called the straight slate in an unsuccessful effort to unseat a mayor who backed job rights for homosexuals. Anise Parker was a young political activist then. She says the experience made her want to work harder. She became president of Houston's Gay and Lesbian Political Caucus.
Houston is a multiracial, multicultural, international city, and I think my election will send a message to the world that just kind of Houston is a city that might surprise a lot of folks.
Parker and Locke share virtually the same positions on the issues. Houston political blogger Charles Kuffner says that makes the election a personality contest.
It's kind of a matter of who do you really want in the driver's seat. I, as a voter, believe that any of the top 3 candidates would do a decent job. It's a question of which one do I think, will do the best job.
The latest poll shows Anise Parker with a lead in the race, but with low voter turnout expected, it's a question of which candidate's voters are the most passionate. Ed Lavandera, CNN, Houston.